What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I woke up today and looked out the window and it was all gloomy, so I checked the weather and it said, beep boop, 100% chance of tinker. So there we go. We got a tinker. It's in the forecast. It's been predicted. Oh my gosh. It's always a challenge to see how stupid I can make an intro. So welcome to all the new subscribers, and we have a couple new members also. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want to become a channel member, click the join button and you can download any of these STL files that you see on this channel and print this stuff right at home. Or if you just want to support the channel, that's also awesome, because the more members we get and support we get and likes, the more videos I can do, because I can put more time into it. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, today is cold and gloomy here in Wisconsin, so let's make a tinker video. Actually, I could just tinker all day. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Okay, you know what? Oh yeah, you guys got to see the thumbnail because you guys are robots from the future. We're gonna do a super simple project for brand new people, or anybody really. Maybe we'll try a few things so we can, we'll still challenge ourselves a little, but I got a request for just an easy beginner project. So we're gonna make a little box, okay? So anybody could make a box. So I guess we should start from scratch, like if it's your first time ever. So let's pick out, well, what shape do you want your box, guys? Come on. We could make a couple shapes. You know what? I changed my mind already. Let's start with a cylinder box. So we're just going to set a cylinder down, right? We have these slide bars over here, so we can change things. So see, we can, the sides slide bar, we can, says how many sides it has. So we could make it, let's just make it smooth. The bevel, we don't worry about. Well, actually, you know what? We will worry about it. Let's use the bevel. So see how it's adding a bevel on the top? Well, you know what? For this very first one, let's keep it super simple. No bevel. Or do we want a bevel? Oh my God. I can't decide. Somebody decide for me. I wish we were live streaming. Okay, we're leaving the bevel. Segments. Oh, that's the segments of the bevel. Oh, we can get a smooth top like that. That's cool. I don't really use that much. Okay. Focus. Okay, so once you have a shape, we could do this with any shape. You know what? Let's do two different ones at the same time. So we could make any shape little boxes we want. So this square, let's actually make it, there we go. Let's make it a little rectangle box. Okay. This radius button will do the same deal where it kind of rounds it. So that's kind of nice. Let's round it a little bit. Okay, so we got two kind of nice little shapes. For some reason, I just want them bigger. So if you want to make something bigger, select it and then hold down Shift, and it'll make it bigger uniformly. Does that make sense? Because see, if you just drag one of these corners, look, we can stretch it all weird, and it could get out of the shape that we wanted, back. But if you hold Shift, it'll grow uniformly or shrink. We are so smart. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. Let's do one at a time. Why do I want this even bigger? Oh, you know what? That's going to be too tall. It depends what shape you want your box. Let's make it like it's a little, I don't know, a little tin like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to first hollow it out. I'm trying to think of what the easiest way to do this. Let's first make this transparent. So we can hit the letter T. Okay, see, now the object is transparent, okay? So we're starting over basically. So let's hit duplicate. And then we're going to shrink one of them down. So we have two stacked on top of each other right now. I'm going to actually hold Control, Shift, and Alt. And what that does is it keeps it aligned when you're shrinking and expanding. See, it's leaving it perfectly centered inside there or outside, whatever, by holding Control Alt Shift. So see, it's uniformly growing or shrinking, but staying lined up. Okay, so we can, we just want to make a little shell. So let's make the inside shell like this. It does look like we have to raise it up. Okay, let's see. Is that going to be enough? Basically, you can kind of change the shape of these two to kind of, because that inner part is going to be cut out. So we should have turned that into a cutout. Okay, so select the inner one, which I did that by first selecting both of them. So see, I can drag this little cube or little square and select both of them. And then I'm going to hold Shift and deselect the outside one. So click it. So see, that inside one is still selected. Now we turn it into a hole. There we go. So now if we combine them, we're going to have a hollow object, guys. As easy as that. I feel like this has to be a little taller, though, right here. So let's stretch this up. There. All right, guys. Here, let's turn that back into a normal solid. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this group button right here. And see, since we have that cutout shape, that hole shape inside of it, it's going to be hollow. So there we go. See, we have a hollow object. Okay. Now, here, let's quick do that same thing to this one. So we're going to, well, let's make it transparent by hitting T. And now we're going to hit duplicate. We'll turn it into a hole. See, we should have done that last time. That would have made it easier. So just do this order that we're doing right now. And now hold Control Shift Alt and shrink it a little bit. See? We can see how, see, it's leaving it, it's like keeping it centered, but it's leaving it flat on the work plane. So see, we'll have to raise it up a little bit. So let's do this. And then raise it up a little bit. So you just hold Control and use the up arrow. Is that good? Once again, I want to... We got to raise this up a little bit. Okay, there. Yeah, we stretched up the outside shape. So you can do it however you want. Just make it as hollow as you want. So there we go. So let's group them. And there we go. We have two hollow objects. Isn't that neat? Okay. Now, I thought this might be an easy way to do it for everyone. So this is an experiment too, because I don't even know if I've done it like this, but I think it'll be easy. So I just grabbed one of the cutout squares over here under your basic shapes and basically place it right where you want the lid, like how big you want the lid to be. So see, if we want the lid to be just a little thin cap like this, then place it right there. Otherwise, if you want your lid to be, you know, really thick, then put it here. Because you'll see in a moment what we're going to be doing. Let's do a happy medium just like this, guys, okay? And here is the trick we're going to be doing. I think this is going to be really easy. I guess I haven't really done this before. Watch this. So we're just going to duplicate this whole thing. So both of these objects, we're going to duplicate it, slide it over. And look, all we have to do now is, let's see, what would we do? Oh, I see. So if we look kind of under one of them and grab this middle little dot or a square, and all we have to do is pull this up. Because look, now we're doing the opposite cut. See that? So see, on that one, the one on the right, we're going to be cutting everything except the lid. But on this one, we're going to pull this up. So look, we're going to be cutting the lid off. Is this making sense yet? It's about to. Because watch, we're going to group these two together. And then group these two together. And there we go, guys. Look. We have a hollow bottom and a hollow top. And I thought this might be an easy way for beginners. We could try a couple different things. But see, obviously that would just set on there. It wouldn't like snap on. So all we have to do, I think, is yeah. Let's try this. Let's just make the lid bigger so it slides over the edge of the bottom. So let's line these up. So here's the align tool where my mouse is here. We'll hit align. And then on these axes, I probably said that wrong again. We're going to line this back up. So these are, ooh, that's cool. Let's turn them both transparent, I think. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, you get what I mean? You could set the lid on there, but it's not going to snap on or nothing. So let's make the lid. I'm going to lower the lid down a little bit like this. And then we're going to do our other trick that we did. Control, Shift, and Alt. And we're going to, I should have looked at a better view like this. We're going to stretch this lid so it looks like it'll fit over the edge. Is that going to work? Why is it doesn't seem lined up? Guys, did you mess it up? Am I missing something? Is it not lined up? Or am I just like looking at it weird? Oh, wow. I guess it's hard to visualize when it's down like that. Okay. Maybe this one. See, I'm still learning how to do this easily too. Okay, so see, we want this one to be bigger. I wonder if it would be easier to have it be a hole. Oh yeah, maybe this would be better. Okay, I turned that top one into a hole instead of being transparent. Because then we can see how it's hitting. So see, it's hitting right here. Let's just stretch it a little bigger. I'm holding Control, Alt, and Shift. See how we're stretching the lid bigger? And there we go. Let's see if it's too big now, though. What we can do is make our movement smaller. See down here? Under the snap grid, we can change our movements to 0.1. So then when we make a movement like this, it'll be smaller. So see? Let's make it so it just barely there, right there. So it's just, I made this just a little bit bigger than that edge right there. So there we go, guys. Look at this. So this'll fit right on there. I want it to be a better color. Do we want a purple box? Yes, we do. Okay, let's look really close, guys. So see how there's a little bit room right here? This will probably be a pretty tight fit because of the texture of the filament, you know, once it prints. But there we go. We have our first box is done. Wasn't that easy? And then you just print it like this. Boop, boop, boop. Flip this over. Get it out of the way and hit the D button. There we go, guys. So see? Perfect. Let's do the same thing with this one quick. Now we're experienced. We know what to do. I think. Okay. Yeah, let's do the same process, guys. I don't like this red is eyesore. Let's do something very, very nice. There we go. Okay, same process, guys. I think this is an easy way to do it. I think it's... This time it's going to go very smooth. Okay, let's do a lid a little taller. How about like this? There we go. So now we're just going to duplicate, slide it over so we have 2 of them. We're going to look at the bottom of one. So we can, oh yeah, we just select the cutout and just pull it up like that. And there we go, guys. I think that's a really easy way to do it. Group and group. And because you know they're going to fit, you know it's going to end up the shape you want. See how easy that is? Now, let's see if we can do this smoother than we did last time. So let's turn this into a hole so we could see just temporarily, so we can see what's going on, you know? Let's align stuff back up. Whoa, what the? There's no way I'm that lined up. What? Holy cow, I stopped it dead on, guys. Holy cow, where's my trophy? Editor, please give me a trophy on the screen.
よくできました。
Thank you. Thank you, please. Okay, let's do it, guys. So I'm going to lower this down just so I can see it hit. So see how it gets darker when it hits? Let's lower it down so we can see it hit. And it's easier to see how big we're making it, because watch. We're going to hold Control-Alt-Shift and stretch. See how we can see that it's getting to the edge? So let's just stretch it so it's a little over the edge, just like that. We're already done, guys. Okay, let's make sure it's not hitting. Yeah, see, it's not hitting when you go down. It wouldn't start hitting until, I guess, right there. So this is how low it will sit if you push it on. There we go. Look at these. These are kind of cool. Okay, let me see how long we've been recording. A boop. Oh, yeah, maybe we should keep it simple. I don't want to stop. It's fun. We've really cruised. We really cruised through them too. Should we make one more? But the same technique, because repetition makes things become easier and easier. Let's grab another shape, guys. Here, watch this. No. What shape do you guys want? How about this one? A boop. Okay, let's make it wider. Well, we could have a tall one. That's okay. You guys deserve a tall one. Color is super important. There we go. All right, let's do our same technique. Let's turn it transparent. Duplicate it. Hold Control-Alt-Shift. Smush the duplicate down. But see, like I said, hey, this time what the heck? I swear the last time we did it left it laying on the bed. So this is even better. That's kind of a thick wall, though. Let's make it a little thinner wall. Okay, that is better. So just align it where you want in there. That's good. Okay, and make it into a hole because we need it to cut it out, you know. So the inside one is a hole. So let's group them. Is it already done? Wow. Let's go in there. Here, let's turn it into, let's see if it's hollow in there. Oh, it is. Look, we're inside of it, guys. Oh, yeah, we're experts at this now. Okay, watch and learn. Wait, you already learned. So now we just are doing. Okay, where do we want the lid on this one? How about big lid? See, you could have the lid just be a little cap like that, or fatty cap. Let's do fatty Bobatty cap. We're still cruising right along. I like this technique. So duplicate. Slide it over. Look at the bottom. select just the cutout. Look at the bottom so you can grab this peg right here, the middle peg, and put it up. There we go. Okay, we're going to group them two and these two. You'd have to group them separate, of course. There we go. Look, we're almost done. So let's do our technique. Let's line them back up. Just like that. We'll turn the top one into a hole. See, we're cruising now because we're experienced. Drop it down one so we can see it hitting, right? Because then when we hold Control, Shift, and Alt, see how we can see it? See, right there, it won't fit because it's still hitting. Just make it a little bigger. That might be good. Let me lower it. There we go. Wow, this lid's really could go on far. Here, let's see how far down it could go. I guess it could go way down. That might be hard to get off. There's probably going to be texture. Ooh, it looks like a tight fit. Let's make it a little bigger. There we go. There we go. It might take a little trial and error depending on how big you print these, you know. So if you print them real small, like let's say you're putting little earrings in them and printing these small, then that gap is going to be different than if you printed it giant to stick a bowling ball in it. You know, you wouldn't need it's going to change how big this space is. You know, see the space here? So that'll be kind of up to you. I will put these boxes for the members, but this should be something you should practice if you're new, because they're super simple and fun. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Was this fun? Was this fun, please? You got to convince me. Actually, this was fun. You can make almost any shape you want. You could do it the same with the sketch tool too. So we won't completely finish it, but here, look, we could make an organic shaped one. Oh, maybe not this weird. Hey, new pen edit tool. What? Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. Hold the phone. They added something new. You can create multiple shapes in a single sketch. Use the pen tool to create more shapes. Select an existing shape or modify it with the editing tool. Wow, that's cool. That's off of the subject. We're going to have to do a... Oh, see, I'm making another shape. So what pen tool? Close the pen tool. See, I'm confused because they added a new tool. Them silly billies. Okay, we'll have to do a video on that. Maybe we could think of cool... Oh wow, we could use it to make a box. Oh well, don't get super distracted. That will be just silly. Okay, could we use it to make a box like this? See, we could make an organic shape box. Wow, I'm going to have to check out that multi-sketch tool. That's kind of cool. So look, same thing. Guys, we could just hollow this out and do the same exact process, and we'd have a little box that's shaped like a... What is this shape? It looks like a baby lamb laying in the grass. See? Okay, guys, we won't do that one, but you guys could do that if you wanted. Here, look, we'll flip this over. I'll have to set these up for the thumbnail probably, but, you know, obviously print all the lids like that, and, you know, sometimes I cut a little off to make sure you got a nice flat bottom, because sometimes they print a little weird right here. See how that's a major overhang? So you can always snip a little off the bottoms if you want, and if you don't know how to do that, you can just go like this. So, you know, you could just snip a little bit off the bottom if you want. See, like that. Or whatever. But there we go, guys. I hope this was a good little beginner project, and I actually had a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. So let's I'm going to probably take a look at that new feature of the sketch tool and probably whip up a video right away. So I don't need to print any of this stuff right now. If you guys want to, you can make your own boxes and print them out and let me know how they work. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Here, you guys are going to live in this box from now on.